Alright, what's up DVW fam? So we have a very special video today. We're right outside of Oscar Steakhouse at the Plaza Hotel and Casino. Seen great reviews of this place, been wanting to go here for a while. It's an iconic steakhouse in the heart of downtown Las Vegas, overlooking the Fremont Street experience. We're finally here, so let's go inside and check out Oscar Steakhouse.
Hi, this is Nick at Oscar Steakhouse. Welcome to Oscar. And we're going to be taking care of you. Great food, great atmosphere, and the best view in Las Vegas.
Alright, what's up DVW fam? So we just got here to the Oscar Steakhouse at the Plaza. It looks great. I feel like we got the best seat in the house, right across from the famous Fremont Street experience view. And yeah, we are in a little booth right here. Actually, big booth for me and Leia. How do you like the ambience, the vibes?
Beautiful ambience, feels like old school Las Vegas in here.
Yep. If you guys don't know, Oscar Goodman is the previous mayor of Las Vegas, and he's also a mob lawyer. So I'm definitely getting like old school Italian mob vibes from this place. Old school Las Vegas. I feel like I'm in one of those old school mob movies right here, calling the shots on this booth.
Maybe we'll see Robert De Niro.
But yeah, really excited to try the steakhouse here. Heard great things about this place. Has some great reviews on Yelp. Great reviews in Vegas in general. But yeah guys, we're gonna look over the menu to see what we're gonna grab. I took a little lap around this place. It used to be the Plaza pool, so it's dome shaped. I'm gonna show you guys a little picture of the pool right now. It's a very interesting setup. Feels like we're in a dome. Circular, a lot of chandeliers. Looks great in here.
Good music too.
Yep, good old school music.
I don't know what this is, jazz.
Yeah, jazz, it's jazz. Can't play too much of it, don't want to get copyrighted. Alright guys, so we ordered our drinks. This is the Downtown Smash. It's vodka, lime, muddled strawberries, and blueberries. And what did you get, Leia?
Riesling, German Riesling.
Nice Riesling. Cheers.
Cheers.
Clink.
Fresh.
Very refreshing. It kind of tastes like strawberry lemonade. Don't taste much of the liquor, so that's dangerous. Salud, DVW fam. Nick brought our bread. This is the garlic bread with a little bit of salt sprinkling on it. Always have to get some good bread at a steakhouse, right? It's tradition. Cheers.
Cheers.
It is very crispy on the outside, soft and spongy on the inside. Tastes a slight hint of garlic, but I believe there's already some, butter in there. It kind of tastes like a very spongy biscuit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Really good, and it's hot too.
Try it with some butter. I love to load my bread with butter. I'm known for filling myself up with too much bread before the main entrees come, so. These breads can be very addicting, so I gotta stop myself before I get too ahead of myself. Our first appetizer has came. It is one of their most popular appetizers, the QUINN'S crab cake. Without even touching it, I can already see like pieces of real authentic crab in there, so that's a good sign. Let's have a crack at it.
Never had a crab cake.
Look at that. Look at all that crab in there, guys. It's a lot of crab in that cake. And it is stone grounded mustard on the bottom of this crab cake. So without further ado, let's try it out. Wow.
There's a really good kick of lemon in there. It's very good.
That is probably the best crab cake I've ever tasted. It's nice and charred, on the outside, so it's very crisp, and there's just so much crab in this crab cake. They don't skip out on the crab. It's more crab than anything. This is how a crab cake should taste. Cheers.
My first time having crab cake. It's very delicious.
The stone grounded mustard kind of tastes like a very rich tartar sauce. Okay? Very similar.
That's a good comparison. That's like a good lemon taste. It's very, very nice.
I believe that is a citrus remoulade in the crab cake. That's giving it that lemony zest. Big, large, fleshy piece of crab. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going in on this.
It's delicious.
So we got 2 more appetizers here. Got the scrimp cocktail right here.
Lobster bisque.
And the lobster bisque. So sorry,
Some of our
has some
favorite appetizers.
cocktail sauce at the bottom. So I just like to squirt a little bit of lemon on mine.
Thank you.
Cheers. Those really are jumbo. They're nice and chilled, very cold. Nice, huge, fleshy pieces of shrimp. And a slight hint of sweetness. Very good. Okay. One more. Me and Leigh will have to fight for that later. Let's try the lobster bisque. Try it out. Wow. That's super creamy and buttery.
This is very creamy. I like it. Ooh, and there's chunks of lobster in here as well. This is good. I always enjoy getting lobster bisque at restaurants. It's really good.
Very savory. Alright, I think we had enough of appetizers. Coming up next, the ribeye. Alright guys, as you can see, it is now nighttime, so we got our steak right here. Looks delicious. 24-ounce Oscar's ribeye steak. Had to get the steak that's named after the owner because it has to be good. And I love a good ribeye. It's the go-to at a steakhouse, so yeah, it looks delicious.
Smells delicious too.
And the sheriff mashed potatoes right here. Let's do some carving. Ooh, nice and tender. Or it's just a really sharp knife, but ooh. Wow. This looks like a perfect medium for me. This steak smells good, looks delicious. Can't wait to try it. This looks really juicy, nice and warm pink. Looks like a perfect medium to me. Let's try it out.
Very juicy.
That is delicious. What do you think?
This is really good. Instantly, I mean, just by looking at it, it's really juicy. It has a lot of good flavor to it. I like it. It's a good steak.
Yeah, I cook a mean steak, but you could definitely tell the difference between a homemade steak and this one at Oscar Steakhouse. You can taste the quality in the steak, nice and dry aged, nice marbleization within the ribeye, but not too fatty where it takes away from the flavor.
Yes.
But yeah, and it's very juicy and tender, very flavorful. You don't even need salt and pepper on it. Perfectly seasoned. Very, very juicy. Delicious.
10 out of 10. Very juicy steak. I think it's one of the juiciest I've had. Very good. Aside from yours, of course.
This is fire, guys.
Chef's kiss.
So I've had a good amount of steak in Vegas so far. I would say my favorite thus far has to have been at Joe's Prime Steaks and Seafood. But this one, no cap, I'll have to say this is probably the best steak I've had. It just topped Joe's. I think this is the best steak I've had in Vegas so far. Like I said, definitely give this an 11 out of 10 for a good Las Vegas steak. And the vibes of the steakhouse, have nothing to complain about.
By the way, this steakhouse is rated on the Las Vegas Review Journal as one of the best steakhouses in downtown Las Vegas. So it speaks for itself. It's really good. I can see why.
Did not disappoint at all. We gotta try these mashed potatoes though. Gotta eat the steak with the side, you know. I almost forgot the side because the steak was so juicy and delicious. But we gotta go back to try the rest of the dishes for you guys.
It's
good. Nice and creamy, not too buttery, and gives you that nice herb taste from the chives.
Good compliment to the steak. But they have a lot of other sides too. You have a lot of options from like macaroni and cheese to asparagus. We just like mashed potatoes.
Oh, let's try these little shishito peppers too. Very interesting compliment to the steak. I don't think I've ever seen shishito peppers at a steakhouse, like on a steak before. Ooh, a little bit of heat to there.
I'm scared to bite it, but
wow. I guess that's to cleanse your palate. Halfway through, can't get over how juicy and flavorful the steak is. I'm in heaven right now, guys. So good. This steak has made me very happy. Alright, y'all, the dessert menu looked lit. There was a Pizookie style chocolate chip, ice cream cake, creme brulee, New York cheesecake, but this is one of those rare moments in history where we are just way too full. We got way too many appetizers, drinks, sides, that we don't have any room for dessert. But overall DVW rating for the restaurant, all the food, I gave it a solid 10 out of 10, perfect score. One of the best steakhouses I've been to in Las Vegas. Definitely lived up to the hype, didn't let us down. So all the reviews, definitely worth it. Love this steakhouse, guys.
I agree with Dan's rating. 10 out of 10. Views, food, and everything was just on the service.
Service was great.
Everything was good.
Nick was a great server.
Yes.
Gave us all the best recommendations. But yeah, guys. This is the wall of fame right here when you walk into Oscars. Oh, yeah, I got that. That was the first one I got.
Donald Trump. President Bush.
The king. So we love Oscar so much, we couldn't get enough of it, that we're back for round 2. But this time we're just gonna go to the happy hour from 5 to 7 p.m. to get some of their wine and appetizers and some dessert. Let's go. So we're back at Oscar's for their happy hour menu from 5 to 7. And we just thought to get a few snacks and desserts because we had to skip on the oysters and dessert because we were way too full last night. But, you know, had to come back because we love the Oscars. I'm gonna try out these oysters right here. These mini seasonal oysters on the half shell. So they have some vinegar for us, a little bit of Tabasco, horseradish, and cocktail sauce. So let's try it out. Gonna pour a little Tabasco, a little bit of Tabasco action right here. Give it a little spice. Some fresh lemon. It's on a bed of ice, of course, to keep it fresh. Give it a little bit of vinegar. Slight hint of horseradish. Don't like too much heat on there. And I like to be generous with the cocktail sauce. I love cocktail sauce. All there's left to do is to slurp up the aphrodisiac. Perfect. Fresh, juicy, sweet, mini oysters. That was fire. On happy hour, these are $2 each. But we came here mainly for the dessert because we skipped out on the dessert last night. So about to get that in right now. So we came to get back what was owed to us, our dessert that we missed last night. We were staring at this item on the menu for a long time, but we finally got it. A big chocolate chip cookie with ice cream. Cheers.
We thought about this all last night. Dreamed about it. Now we're
The contrast is amazing. Super piping hot baked cookie on this little cast iron skillet with an ice cold scoop of French vanilla or vanilla bean.
DJ's better watch out. This is pretty good.
So delicious. And the cookie just melts. That's how I like a cookie. I like my cookie like undercooked, very doughy. And that's how this cookie is. Very, very good. Decadent. Sweetness overload. This is a must get at Oscar.
Easily 10 out of 10. Easy.
Same. I'm a big sweet tooth. Easily, perfect score. Top Oscar item right here. Cheers. I'm gonna kill the rest of this cookie. How's your tomahawk, bro?
Look at that thing. Did you get the tomahawk or no?
I got the ribeye.
You got the ribeye. Look, it comes with this nice little handle here.
Right there.
So you can literally get it like this.
That's like a Flintstone bone. You did
It's
the
like a Flintstone.
Yup.
I mean, you can do it however you want. You can eat this steak right here. I like it, you know, the old-fashioned Flintstone style, or just grabbing it like this. This guy's over here cutting it nice and fancy with his
right way.
nice. There's the right way, and then there's Manny's way, right?
You guys both got the tomahawk.
We both got the
Nice.
tomahawk.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Like this video, please like it. Comment down below some recommendations for us. And click on this other video for some more Vegas vlogs. And subscribe for more food vlogs. Deuces.